everybody, this is Tempieto coming at you with another Transformers third-party review. This time I have ToyWorld's TW-H01 Hardbone, better known as Hardhead. Looking at the box through the window, you can actually see Hardbone in his vehicle mode with his headmaster. And on the bottom you can see an artist rendition of Hardbone. Then if we look at the top, you can see the ToyWorld logo with TW-H01. And outside we have the back view of the robot mode and tank mode. And on the back you can see Hardbone from the front in his robot mode and his vehicle mode. And on the side we have the full body artist rendition of the picture that was on the front. And then on the bottom we have the choking hazard warnings, made in China, the ToyWorld logo with the TW-H00, and then some stuff that I can't actually read. Alright, now let's get this guy open and check him out. And here we have Hardbone out of his packaging and in his vehicle mode. He comes with a couple extra things in his box. You have his instructions, and we also have a tech spec card. This card is very thick. I can't tell if it's actually plastic or if it is a really thick cardboard. I haven't taken it out of this plastic, so I can't really tell right now. I think it's actually plastic. But as you can see, we have the stats on the bottom right here. We have Hardbone in his robot and vehicle mode. And you flip to the back, you have that nice artist rendition of him in his robot mode. And then you have TW-H01 and then the ToyWorld website. Alright, so we'll go ahead and show off Hardbone in his vehicle mode. Here we have his headmaster. As for articulation on this guy, we have a ball joint at the shoulder, so you can move the arm up, down, you can twist it forward, you can move it out like that. Then we have a ball joint at the hip, so that you can go up, back, and out to the side. And then he has a ball joint in knee, so you can, do all kinds of stuff with that. His head doesn't have a panel or a flap or anything to actually hide the face, so you just have an upside down face on the back. To actually get the headmaster to drive, all you have to do is move his arms up and then kind of put his legs like that. And then you want to come here, grab each side of the canopy and just kind of lift it up like that. And that opens the cockpit. And then you can just take this guy, you kind of have to position him just right in here, and then like you see, like you heard, it just zap down into place. And then you can close that piece like that. And we'll go ahead and show you a full 360 view of the tank mode. Nice little hatch detailing on the back. If you look on the top, you'll notice that there's a couple of little portholes that you can attach his main cannon to. There's a couple places you can attach them here, here, and then right here on the back if you decide that you want a more centralized location. I go ahead and leave them right here because that's just what the instructions show. If we look at the bottom, you can see that he does have some wheels. He has actually 6 wheels. Alright, and to get him into his robot mode, first of all you need to open up the cockpit, pull out his little headmaster. We'll go ahead and put him off to the side until we need him. Close that back up. And for the transformation, you actually don't need to remove any of his guns or anything. I just go ahead and remove this main turret right here, just so that it's out of the way. It kind of gets in the way a little bit. It's a little hard to twist. So I'll just go ahead and remove that and then attach it back later. Alright, and first of all we'll start off at the legs. So we'll come around to the back. Actually grab the tread right here and we'll pull that up. We'll go ahead and do that on both sides. And then what you want to do is you want to kind of twist this guy out so it unlodges this little tread section from his hips, and you want to pull it back. Pull that out just like that, and do that for the other side. If you want to, you can kind of give it a little nudge with your thumb. That helps a little bit. Alright, and then we'll go ahead and come to the back. And we're going to take these little panels right here, flip them like that, and then go ahead and clip that back into place. We'll do that for both sides. And then next we'll take these two little panels right here, flip those up, and then take this front part right here, pull that up, and that originally tabbed from here into this part right here. So then what we'll do is we'll take this little gray piece right here in the middle and go ahead and flick that down like that, and then go ahead and rotate them around, and we'll take and join these two pieces together. It takes a bit of force, but they go together. Just go ahead and push those hips in. Alright, and then we take this, what becomes a crotch piece, flip it up like that, and then make sure that's all the way up, and we'll tab it from this little notch into this hole right here. So go ahead and show that again. That notch into that hole, just like that. Alright, and then we come down here and grab these little gray bits that are sticking off the ends. Do is grab it, pull it out, and then flip it up, and that becomes the feet. Do that for both sides. The instructions show to take these wheels and actually fold them back all the way, and that becomes the heel. He does lean back a little bit if you do that, so I just go ahead and leave it like that. It gives them a little bit more of a heel and a little bit more stability, and this does rock back and forth, so you know it doesn't hinder any posability or any of the anything with the feet. So you know, just tend to leave it like that. Alright, now that we have the feet done, go ahead and angle up so you can see the arms. And then with the arms, what you want to do is take the arm and fold it like that. And if you can see, there's a translucent yellow tab right here that actually pegs into this hole right here. And there's actually another hole right here if you want to give him more of a elevated stance in his tank mode. So after you bend his arm like this, then you can take this tab and you can actually rotate it down out of the way. And we'll go ahead and do that for this other side. And this other side I'm really careful with, just because whenever I got him in the box, that tab was actually broke. And it was lodged into that hole right there. So I actually had to get some tweezers, pry that out, and then super glue it back together. And for the transformation for the arms, what you want to do is just let me raise it up just a little bit more for you. Take these treads right here and flip it down like that, and you'll notice that there's a gray panel right here. Take that gray panel, flip that down, and there's fists inside. And we'll just kind of use our nail, Pry that out, and we can grab the fist and then rotate that all the way out. Flip that panel back up, and we'll do it for the other side. Take that, flip that panel down, take our nail and just kind of work out that fist a little bit, just enough so we can grab it with our thumb and rotate that out. We'll go ahead and rotate down the arms. And you take and grab this top part of the arm and the bottom part of the arm and just pull it out. And do that for the other side also. And then after that's done, you can just take that tread and just lower it back here so it's not sticking off out of the way. It's sticking up out of the way. And then the next part is we're going to go ahead and take this, flip it up, and rotate it around. So that's out of the way. And then when that's done, you can actually close those back up and then fold that like that, just so it's not sticking down between his legs. And then we'll go ahead and take the big old main cannon and attach it back into place. And there you have Hardbone in his robot mode. The next step is to take his little headmaster guy and show how that guy transforms. Basically all you do is you take the bottom part of the legs and you're going to twist those around. And then you rotate that up like that, and then rotate the legs in. And just flip around the head. And there he is in head mode. And we just go ahead and attach him to the body. And there you have Hardbone. Alright, and then you can take these guns and place them in his hands. And some added little pieces that they have. And if you take these little gray panels, they actually do open up, and they have some added weaponry. Like this side has a little Bowie knife, and this side has a grenade or a barrel extension. There's a couple things that you can do with these guys. You can take this this grenade, and if you want to, you can take it and actually slide it into this little notch on top of the cannon, just like that. And then also with this main cannon, if you don't like this orange bit, it can be removed like that. And then if you decide, you can go ahead and attach it to one of his little guns. So just go ahead and leave it up there. But go ahead and take out these guns. Now I'll show you how you can add the attachments to the guns. You can take this Bowie knife, and as you can see underneath, there's a little cutout. And you can take and tab the knife into right there, and you can either have it with the blade facing down or the blade facing up. I generally like to have it with the blade facing downward. And then come over here and we'll take this grenade, and I'll show you how to use it as a barrel extension. You just take it and just put it into the gun like that, and then you have a larger-esque kind of handgun for him. We'll go ahead and take that and put it into his hand. And then something else that I wanted to show off to you is that you can take and grab this little part right here, and you can actually flick that down just like that, and you can see what looks like an engine underneath. Hopefully at some point ToyWorld, or maybe even some other third-party company, mold some kind of chest insert so that you can take this out and then put in the power bars that better represent the G1 figure. That would actually be something that I would be interested in. Well, I had a chance, I wanted to go ahead and get a side-by-side comparison of Hardbone next to Hardhead with a Headmaster's Hothead add-on kit. As you can see right off the bat, Hardhead is a little bit shorter than the Transformers Universe Classics Hardhead, and Hardbone's greens are a lot brighter. Alright, and we'll go ahead and get side by side, going all the way around. And go ahead and do a quick comparison of the actual heads. The Hothead release that I have is actually the second release of the figure, so it's more of the toy accurate, more than the IDW one that came out from Big Bad Toy Store. We'll go ahead and fold these guys out so you can see the differences in sizes. And actually, they are approximately the same size and height. But something of note that I have noticed is that, go ahead and, something that I noticed that you might be interested in, go ahead and fold this Hothead back up, is that the Hothead set did come with this little piece right here that allows you to attach the Headmaster to the G1 figure. You can actually take this piece and you can actually attach this little piece to Hardbone, and then attach Hothead to Hardbone. So take that however you wish to, but it fits on there pretty nice. Go ahead and move that back, and it actually looks pretty nice. Just a added little bonus that you can get if you actually have the Hothead upgrade kit, and the Hothead upgrade kit will work with Hardbone. And just the only thing, like I said, it fits in there really tight. It's actually really hard to pull back out. And that concludes my review of the ToyWorld TW-H01 Hardbone. This has been Tambiota, and I'll see you next time.